Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to thank everyone for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, confirmations, whether it be emails or comments, everyone who's booking and sending in donations, purchasing products, all the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have been a little bit behind on emails. What's new? You know what? What's new? Like, I'm human. That I'm, what's new is in, like, that I'm not behind on something. You know what I mean? And am I behind? I feel like I'm right on time. Anyways. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is what I meant to say, was thank you. Alright, though. Let's dive in. Let's, see what the biz is. Let's see what the biz is. Honestly, I'm not really sure. It feels like, for some reason, it feels like it's going to be a short message, but I've been wrong before. Alright, let's dive in. Okay, so this feels like bloodline stuff. As far as possibly you might be learning, I feel like this is a confirmation. Some of you maybe have been in like some sort of meditation, or you may be learning, if you haven't already, you may be learning about some sort of, like, I feel like maybe something that somebody did to the bloodline here, right? They like possibly like a couple generations back. I heard three generations back. Okay, this would be something that kind of changed the family, like to maybe like a certain industry, or like a it caused major restriction on this person's like bloodline. Now, for whoever this person was, it does feel like a masculine energy. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a masculine energy, but somehow I feel like this is coming up in like a dream, or like I said, like a meditation, or it's almost like you're being like guided here or something, because I feel like it is, it has to do with your transformation, right? It's obviously like releasing some sort of like chains. It may actually feel like physical change here. Oh, I said change. So it may actually like manifest in actual like physical change, as far as like this is something like when you break these chains, you might physically notice like almost like an instant relief, or like maybe even feeling like maybe even feeling like there's a weight that's gone, like a interesting, because it does kind of feel like they're like that's very interesting, and for some reason I feel like yeah, I just keep hearing like industry. So I don't know what the industry is. I'm not sure how this is manifested in the bloodline, but I feel like it's just something that I'm hearing like something that you might be like stumbling upon while you're like going through this transformation here, because it's been something that I feel like is blocking your sacral or your solar plexus, probably a lot of your solar plexus here. And you know, obviously we have like more than one but it's been, so this is being removed though, because I feel like you might be just like stumbling upon this here. Okay, all right, I like that. This is like somebody that like either wanted to be a part of some sort of industry, or they wanted to be like wealthy, or like I'm something about like cigars or even cigarettes, like maybe like the like that industry, or like now I'm saying like a movie theater, so maybe it's like movies, right? Maybe it's like the acting industry, like media, like now I'm seeing like a newsroom. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. I'm hearing like some kind of like binding that like, I don't know. Okay. I'm sure that there's other industries, but those are like ones that are like kind of coming through here. This Ace of Pentacles, what is this? Okay, so you with the Empress, and okay, okay, so I feel like it's like, some of you, maybe this is like a blockage that you've been working on trying to uncover, and maybe there's like, maybe this is like your confirmation of, like, this is a wound that's not yours, okay? Like, this is something that has been projected onto the bloodline. You're going to have to go about this. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I feel like you find the root of it, because it looks as though you're attracting some sort of opportunity here that's going to bring in some kind of abundance. Ooh, ooh, tell me more. Tell me more. We've been talking about this for quite some time, but I feel like there is like breaking these chains. Okay. I feel like it's like clearly pushing you in some sort of direction here. Yeah, okay, this is somehow tied into, look, and then we have the devil at the bottom of the deck with the actual, like, chains here, like, on the wrist. This is something that possibly kept you in, like, an indecisive energy. I don't know what this was, right? But underneath that, we have the Six of Swords, so I do really like that. I do really like that. because you are releasing this. We're talking about this restriction because you're releasing this. Okay, so some of you have been working on this, some of you are going to be working on this, but there's some sort of restriction that's being released here, that's kept you kind of in this indecisive energy. And what I really feel like it's ultimately, of course, tied into your worth. But it's also like tied into, like, it's kind of created like energy in other areas of your life, or like it's influenced other areas of your life here. Okay, which your worth will do that, right? But there is kind of it's like this indecisive energy about like who you are, probably, that I think is getting cleared up here. And I'm not even sure, also, this is possibly another energy too that's releasing some indecisiveness, either either about you or about a situation that you may have been involved in. Because it's very possible that there's a couple energies here. Let me mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like this is also tied into like it's tied into your like will and your drive, maybe even like your like belief in yourself, and maybe like what you're creating, like maybe even like some of, there could have been possible like self-sabotage or things like that that were created from these chains here. Oh, what is this? The Tower and the Five of Wands. Hey, bro. Oh. Okay. Noise, it's a sink. Okay, I was like, what is that noise? Okay, so there's somebody that's experiencing some sort of tower here. Possibly because you or somebody else is going through some sort of rebirth. Tell me more. Why is this happening? Maybe somebody was deciding between two people. Mallory, your clicks are getting awfully loud. Sir. You should let me trim those nails today. Huh?
He's mad at me.
He's mad at you?
He's looking at me.
Yeah, he is hiding right here. What's he mad at you for?
Because I sprayed that little dog perfume stuff.
Yeah, you don't like that. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it does. It looks like, yeah, it looks like there was, I mean, very clear, quote unquote competition here, but I'm not sure that you're aware of it because I feel like maybe you're finding out about this here or, and for some of you, you need to know that I don't know that it's exactly in the romance department. I'm wondering if it's in like work or something because there's a lot of like work and like purpose here. Okay. So I mean, we do have, well, no, here's the thing though, is I think, okay, so there's some sort of like, it's either somebody's learning that you've gone through some sort of rebirth or they're going through some sort of rebirth. Who's going through this rebirth? I feel like it's you, collective. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because you walked away from something here. Emotionally, you released something. And so you've gone through this rebirth. You made some sort of sacrifice. I feel like this might be a person, what you walked away from. Or a situation or something. And yeah, I feel like you've been doing like shadow work, really kind of going within here. Which we talk about all the time, right? It makes sense, but it's literally right here. Like, so somebody's gaining some sort of, I'm wondering if there's maybe this energy in which, like, somebody was only aware of, like, this walk away. Somebody's going through a tower here because of your rebirth. Okay? Because of this like balance within yourself. What is this? Okay. Sorry, just a random. That's weird. Anyways, huh. What is this over here? Burdens, a bunch of burdens is what it is. Somebody found themselves in a situation with a bunch of burdens. Somebody went exploring where they shouldn't have been exploring, and it may have been in somebody's Akashic records. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So then there's like this energy of somebody's ego getting involved. And burdens were formed. Yeah. So somebody was nosy. They looked into you or your Akashic records, or your, maybe they did some sort of like astrological chart. They something here, okay? But they learned, or they got some sort of reading. Somebody was nosy. They learned something. This caused them, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, they learned about, possibly about this rebirth, possibly about you walking away from them and going through a rebirth and attracting somebody else here. Mm-hmm. And this act caused somebody to, act out of their wound. Whoever this person is, I feel like they possibly are experiencing anxiety at this time. I'm feeling like maybe they're not functioning well, as far as like just in life. Okay. Maybe they're like, there's a lot of clouds in their thoughts, or just feeling like very, I'm hearing like unmotivated, kind of still, because, and I don't know exactly how this is tied into like the chains that you're releasing, because that was like makes me feel like a bloodline thing. Interesting. There's a lot going on here. But somebody was made aware of some sort of achievement that you're going to have, collective, and so I feel like they mess with your ambition, your will, okay? And I think they did that by possibly again, it's like they looked into some sort of records here, okay? And maybe they learned about some sort of, like I said, some sort of previous sacrifice here, okay? Or something that like I feel like, again, the bloodline look was tied to. So it's like somehow they were able to, I don't know, and this part might not be for everyone, okay? Not everyone is looking into all of that stuff. There could have just been somebody that was like simply just spreading rumors, okay? So just take whatever resonates. But yeah, and somehow they were able to like amplify that wound, that or like, I don't know, but here's what I do know is you're breaking that chain. That's what I do know. And it's because you've learned it's like something about like accepting the chains is breaking the chains. And of course it's not like just like accepting it and like I hope you know what I mean. Whatever it is though, you're completely detaching from it. Yeah, it's like this is just like another like one of those stops here, like on the journey. Like this is just time to release these chains. I don't know, you've done something here. But part of it is kind of seeking it out. Um, yeah, so I like this. I like this. So there's definitely an opportunity. We talk about it all the time, but there's an opportunity coming towards you in the physical because, um, yeah, because I feel like you've released this here. Yeah, and you're out of this indecisive energy. That's it. Yeah. You're no longer indecisive about like who you are, what you're doing, or you know what I mean? Like it's like, or about your worth or whatever. And this is kind of like balancing out here. So I feel like you might be going through some sort of integration process. You may have already done this. But if you haven't, if this is something that you are going to be like working through in the next couple days, like if this resonates with you, I feel like there will be an integration process, right? Like per usual when you do release anything, right? And so yeah, just kind of relax into this here, because you're really stepping into like, yeah, you're kind of in this in between. If we're looking at these tens, like it's the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here. And if we're looking at these tens, like we look at any other tens, and we see them as like this in between, right? Then that kind of takes us back to that Ace of Pentacles, that opportunity, and that Ace of Cups that we saw just a few minutes ago with the rebirth here. Okay, so there's kind of, so this makes me feel like possibly, especially with the indecision, a decision has already been made either on your part or on somebody else's part. I feel like possibly your part, maybe somebody else is also mirroring you. Okay, this could be somebody that is wanting to actually like, don't come for me. Okay. But this is somebody that possibly is wanting to reconcile. With seeing that they're showing me the Lovers was out earlier, this would be somebody that the feelings are mutual. So if there is literally nobody in your past that you would have like any type of mutual feelings, that's fine. Then that little tidbit of message is not for you. Okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, but I do feel like there is, part of me wants to say there's like work to be done, but part of me wants to like resist it. I don't know, that might be significant. Like, I mean, like resist saying like, okay, so there's work to be done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because I feel like maybe that is something that's also being released here. Okay, there's kind of this energy, and I think this is tying into a little bit of what I picked up on yesterday of like, living your life like a to-do list. Are you like living your life like a to-do list, or are you floating down the river that is life? You know what I mean? That's, I don't know. Somebody's making that transition as well, as far as like, no longer living a to-do list. And I love that for you. I love that. Yeah, some of you, this is just a rebirth going on within you. Maybe you're like a single parent, like myself here, and there's just maybe this like even like maybe connections with your children might be getting like stronger or closer. Like there's something about that too. About I don't know, something significant about reconnecting with some children, or even if they're like older children, like adult children. I see that here as well. Like some sort of like reunion, maybe even like a dinner. I don't know if you're like planning a dinner, maybe you'll get invited to a dinner with like family or something like that. Or maybe like one of your children is like hosting a dinner and they call and invite you. I don't know. But if you also, it could be if you have small children, there could be like some sort of, I don't know, maybe things were just feeling off, right? The vibes were off, the communication was off, all of those things. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like realignment here, with children. And I love that, because also if you don't have any children, and even if you do have children, this is also potentially like like leaning towards realignment with your inner child. And you know, if you can live and the energy, with the energy of your inner child, like expressing, and being in that childlike energy, you're winning. You know what I'm saying? You're totally winning. So, the number 911 might be really significant. And I know all the things, right? I know all the things, but maybe somebody sees that number a lot, or that's just like a synchronicity. That's to let you know that this message is for you for sure. Yeah, listen though, this release, like so this eclipse possibly, is very much tied into it, but yeah, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. I like this. Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck, with the nine of cups and the Justice card. Okay, love that. I don't know. I just heard the grass was not greener. Of course it wasn't. But tale as old as time. Like, do people just not hear these tales? And they just think they're exempt? I don't know. It's kind of funny. Anyways, I mean, I should say that there are some situations in which you need to remove yourself from, right? But it's not if you're like looking for somebody else, right? Yeah, anyways, you don't need me to tell you what's what here, but anywho, okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there. It is a great day. I love this message. I love it a lot. So, yeah, I am gonna go, but Troy started what? I'm confused. I don't know who's clucking. I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it's ducks. But regardless, Oh, okay. Roger that. No, you're good. I love you guys. Oh, I love you guys so much. It's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. Anyways, I love you so much. I'm going to say it again and again. And I hope that you have the very best day. And we will see you soon, I'm sure. And I love this. Break those chains. Break them. We'll talk soon.